threat of a Ukrainian invasion reportedly grows by the day. The German Chancellor will travel to Moscow later this month as well. And this is all as the West attempts to talk its way out of any kind of conflict. The U.S. preparing for a worst case scenario. This morning, more U.S. troops arrived in Poland to deter what it views as an imminent attack. Allison Harris is live at the White House with more. Allison, it sounds like Macron has a very fine line to walk here.
Yes, and Adrienne, the president actually spoke with Macron yesterday ahead of his meeting with Putin today. President Biden will meet with the German Chancellor in the Oval Office later this afternoon. The U.S. and its allies still sending the message that they would prefer diplomacy over war. Meanwhile, the president's national security advisor made the rounds to news outlets yesterday, warning that a Russian invasion could happen at any time now. Russia could invade Ukraine any day now, according to the national security advisor. Reports indicate that Russian troops have 70% of the military capabilities needed for an invasion. As the Biden administration is holding out hope there's a diplomatic way out, signaling that the U.S. and its NATO allies are still willing to meet Moscow at the negotiating table. But Jake Sullivan says if war breaks out, the U.S. is ready to respond. Fear is that Kiev would fall to Kremlin control in just days. The president and his advisors say U.S. troops won't get involved on the ground in Ukraine. But 3,000 troops are already being sent to defend allies in the region. Soldiers from Fort Bragg are now in Poland. As Russia's Vladimir Putin made an appearance at the opening ceremony of the Olympics in Beijing over the weekend, bolstering support from Chinese President Xi Jinping. The two leaders issuing a statement reaffirming their friendship and airing their grievances about NATO. Now, meanwhile, over on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are split on how they should proceed with sanctions on Russia. A bipartisan group of senators in disagreement on which sanctions should go into place and when they should go into effect. Late last week, you had Speaker Pelosi calling for more forceful restrictions, saying that Putin really needs to feel the pain.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.